Hello viewers, welcome to my Doctor Who themed YouTube channel, Who Ventures. And in this video, I'm going to show you Doctor Who Adventures magazine, issue 239, the 13th to the 19th of October 2011, and it's £2.50. Now I have been asked a question about how much the Doctor Who magazines are, and they actually do vary according to the free gifts. So on one occasion it did go over £3. If you take about £4 to the shop with you, you should be okay, and you'd probably get some change for sweets or something. So this is what you get with this issue. It's a big 3D covered notebook. Now it was the Weeping Angel or the Minotaur. I would have preferred the Minotaur really, but with that possession, the angel's covering her eyes, and that possession, she's jumping out at you. So this one is pretty cool. So that's more yellow on the logo and then white on the logo. So it actually is a pretty cool book, and it's got lovely spiral in yellow. So let's have a look at what the cover of the magazine looks like as well. So I'll just show you what pages are in this book. So it's all 3D. So text it, and you've got the logo down there as well. So it's just blank pages. So quite thin pages, so like recycled paper type feel. So and there's plain back. So that's your notebook. So this cover, we have the Cybermen. You will be like us. Everything you need to know about Cybermen. Steel soldiers. Head in the box, behind the scenes with Dorian. Sarah Jane's story. And Matt saying, look under the notebook for more stuff. See, that's what's in the magazine. We have an advert for Dolphin Tale 3D and the contents page. Hello time travellers. Hey, I'm over here. Yes, I've moved to the other side of the page now. It's all very exciting. That's because I wanted to make some room for a giant picture of a reader's favourite moment from one of my adventures. Why not send in yours? If you're lucky, I might even pick it to go in the magazine. The Doctor. So this is the mega moment, the Doctor holding up his Jammy Dodger to the Daleks, and it says, Mega Moment, episode, Victory of the Daleks. Monsters, Daleks, chosen by Ben Smith. Tell us why. The Doctor is on the Dalek ship and pulls out a Jammy Dodger to fool the Daleks into thinking it's a TARDIS self-destruct button. So, it's a really cool picture. Then we have the Geronimo page, including some new secrets about the Christmas special. So, spoilers, possibly, if you don't want to know yet. Geronimo, what's new in the Doctor's universe? Meet Madge. She's the star of this year's Christmas special. Now Amy and Rory are back living on Earth. There's going to be a special guest star helping the Doctor in this year's Doctor Who Christmas special. Claire Skinner, the mum from Outnumbered, will play Madge. She's a bit of a super mum to two children who meets a mysterious man in a cool bow tie. Who could that possibly be? And finds a big blue parcel under the Christmas tree. It's the start of a magical mad adventure. Bill Bailey is also in the story, which is way awesome. How cool is that? Then we have a joke. Ha! How'd you cut the Roman Empire in half? Use a pair of scissors. What has two banks but no money? A river. Sarah Jane on DVD. The fourth series of the Sarah Jane Adventures is out on DVD and Blu-ray on the 31st of October. Sarah Jane and the gang meet the 11th Doctor and Joe Grant, battle the Nightmare Man and travel back in time. Extras include a classic 4th Doctor story. So there's the Doctor with Jane and Joe singing lovely. Now Hello Sweetie is number 19, Gobstopper. Hello Sweetie. And the Gobstopper sing, shut up. True or false? Winston Churchill was born in 1874. And Church was saying it was so long ago, I don't really remember. TARDIS, here we go, TARDIS cool hat tracker, hot, vest, Stetson, bowler hat, wizard's hat, fedora, and knot, army beret, hanky with knots tied in the corners, tea cosy, cyber head. So that's cool. And I have an article all about Cybernet, saying you will be like us. So, yeah, there's a Cybernet. It's a little picture from Classic Who, another picture from Classic Who, so that's interesting. And we have Not So Cute, everything you need to know about cybermats. Cybermats are small but deadly. Cybermats are small but deadly sneaks who collect power like bees collect pollen. They also have nasty teeth and bite people. They were first seen in the tomb of the Cybermen, 1967, when they attacked a team of archaeologists in space. The second Doctor used an electric current to confuse them. In Revenge of the Cybermen, 1975, Sarah Jane Smith was bitten by a cybermat and it made her very ill. The fourth Doctor used a teleport to save her. The Doctor can reprogram cybermats, making them feed on the Cybermen's own power. But don't let your guard down. It didn't stop them trying to upgrade Craig. Beep. That's fact. The Cybermen don't just upgrade people. Upgrading the brain of a dog or cat will produce a cyber shade, useful for doing chores. There we have a quiz, all about the closing time episode. And the Cyberman saying, if you are intelligent, you will be upgraded, begin full conversion. And the Doctor saying, in that case, I don't know any of the answers. There's a picture of Craig being chased by a cybermat. So that's really cool. Then we have the Golden Eye Patch Awards. We celebrate the top moments from this year's amazing Doctor Who. 5. Cyber Headache. The Cybermen plug Craig into their machine to upgrade him, but when Alfie cries, Craig's love blows them all up. Boom! 4. The TARDIS comes for Strax. The TARDIS looks super cool against a background of explosions when it comes to pick up the Doctor's Centaur and Pal. Bang! 3. Mars regenerates. There's always a big bang when the Time Lord regenerates, and Mal's kicked hers off with an extra loud woof. 2. A message from the Doctor. In search of the real Amy, brave Rory gets the Cyberfleet's attention when the Doctor blows it to pieces. Kaboom! And number 1, winner of the Golden Eye Patch. Oh honey, a silent blows up Joe. Sap! Why it won. In the Ladies' Lose at the White House, a silent shows Amy how powerful it is by sucking up energy and using it to destroy poor Joe. And then the moment Amy looks away, she forgets what's happening. And Matt's saying, well done. He's wearing the eye patch. And the competitions in this is you are to win Lego Pharaoh sets and Astrosaurus books and Amazon voucher. And in the R comic strip, we have an interesting robot lady. She comes to pay a visit, so yeah. I'm not sure if I like this comic strip because you don't really. It's a bit random, but it's fun. And the art style's kind of cute. And then we have this puzzle, monster wheel puzzle. Fit these creatures into the wheel and rearrange the yellow letters to reveal the name of someone familiar. And Matt's saying, I've filled in the first one for you. Then you've also got a poster of all the different monsters that have been in the new series. All the different monsters, and my favourite's the Minotaur because it's really beautiful. So this week on TV, all about the next Sarah Jane adventure. The Man Who Wasn't There. A cool computer causes chaos for Luke and Sarah. Sorry, I'll start again. A cool computer causes chaos for Luke and Sky in the Sarah Jane adventures. Sarah Jane is invited to the launch of the Surfboard, a new computer created by Stylish genius Joseph Surf, but there's something a bit odd about him. John Harrison from Surf Systems Public Relations doesn't like Sarah Jane and the gang asking awkward questions. Who are the strange masked figures, and what hold have they got over Surf? The gang investigates, and Sky and Luke soon learn the incredible truth. Who's who? Sarah Jane Smith. Sarah Jane is a journalist who used to travel with the Doctor. Now she defends Earth against alien attack from her home at 13 Bannerman Road. Clyde Langer. Clyde is cheeky, funny and cool, or at least he thinks he is. When he's not saving the planet, he's a brilliant artist. He's grown close to Rani since Luke moved away. Rani Chandra. Rani wants to be a journalist, just like Sarah Jane, so she's always happy to investigating any strange stuff that's going on. Her dad is the school's head teacher. Sky Smith. When Sarah Jane found a baby on her doorstep, the last thing she expected was for her to grow into a teenager overnight. Now Sky has joined the Smith family. Luke Smith. Luke seems like any other boy, but he was actually grown by an alien called the Bane, who was adopted by Sarah Jane, but has now moved away to university. Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith is a supercomputer who lives in the attic at 13 Bannerman Road. He's actually a crystalline alien called a Psylocke. He can be a bit snooty. I have a poster of Siren. Yeah, he's breaking out of his big watery thing. I have a poster about the Doctor Who experience. Well, I don't really like that poster, but red Dalek on it. And then the comic strip is called Dimension War, with a big monster with big tongue. So that looks interesting. And your subscription offers 4 issues for £1, and a really scary hand box is saying, subscribing is a kindness. Ugh, do that then. They have backstage secrets, how they filmed Dorium's head in a box. So this is really interesting. To how they used the green screen. They just sits in the box and put green screen over it, which is through. So I thought it was really effective. It looked really convincing. And Aim saying, hang on, is Dorium the new companion? I think that was really cool. The Doctor questions page. Digging for victory. Dear Doctor, my brother Ben goes out to the garden to dig for treasure, but I think he's trying to visit the Silurians. What should I do? The Doctor replies, my bet is he's digging up for the legendary treasure of the Silurians. It's a forgotten casket containing the secret source of all Silurian technology, buried beneath the rich soil of Avalon during the reign of King Arthur. At least I think that's where he buried it. Forgot to keep a note. Silurian, fast fact. At one point in time, Silurians were rulers of Earth. They were led by the Triad, the highest ruling Silurians, and used sea devils as their soldiers. Right, Dog's Denny. Dear Doctor, my dog Minnie always barks at her food. Do you think an alien is trying to steal it from her? The Doctor replies, maybe she's trying to tell you she's not keen on whatever it is you've been feeding her. I take it you don't speak, Doc. It was easy with K9. If you didn't like something, it'd just give it a quick sap. Then again, maybe it's the food that doesn't want to be eaten. You've got to ask yourself the question, is it Minnie barking, or is it her dinner? Bernard the dog said, leave off my ketchup next time. Leave off the ketchup next time. Oh, yes. Also, let's see, go on, ask me this week. Invasion in the kitchen. Dear Doctor, my kettle keeps screaming exterminate, my radio keeps shouting delete, and my potatoes keep saying Sontar-ha. Is it an alien invasion, or am I going mad? And the Doctor replies, where exactly do you do your shopping? There's this big old department store in London, Henrik's it's called. Dangerous place to buy stuff, basement full of autons, kitchenware, section teeming with angry red-eyed dude, and the less said about the sales assistants the better. Handbots, not as helpful as you'd think. If you've still got the receipts, take everything back. And the potato is saying, Santa ha, Santa ha, Santa ha, Santa ha. You can roast me, mash me, fry me, boil me, says the Centaur. The Doctor's top 3 beards. 1. Wilf. The magnificent Wilf is owner of my favourite beard and favourite grandad titles. 2. Vincent van Gogh. A genius who sadly didn't realise it. He also gave me a very bad dose of beard envy. 3. Mickey. Some may call it nearly stubble, but not I. In at number 3, it's my old mocker, Mickey Smith. Yay. Then also keep sending in questions. And the upload page has also, oh my gosh, look at that, such good cake. There's like loads of cake. How awesome is that? The TARDIS sandcastle, which looks real cool. They have awesome picture drawing of Matt. And a creepy doll, a very well made creepy doll. In the Doll's House episode, and their big drawing of Handbot and dressing up as the Doctor. So that looks really cool. That has a massive cake. They have an advert for Scooby-Doo, case of the late monster movie. And here's your puzzles. And Amy saying, I'm not sure if eye patches will catch on. And Craig saying, I'll give you a clue, but I don't have one myself. See that cool? Now we have a Ultimate Monster Collection monster file thing of the Trickster. First seen in the Sarah Jane Adventures, Whatever Happened to Sarah Jane in 2007. This creepy creature creates alternate timelines to gain power. He tried to erase both Sarah Jane and the Doctor from history, but was foiled. And there's a big poster of him. And in the next issue, also, you have 3 silent masks and fingers. Really cool. Wear them to scare your friends. So it looks like a proper mask this time. And you get the fingers. They're really awesome. And also the scariest monsters ever, and their mantra saying "Grr," yuckiest Hugh moments, Halloween puzzles, interview with Tommy Knight, SJA's Luke Talk Sisters in Slime, and loads more. And also we have a little quiz. Who said, you're asking me to defy destiny, causality, the nexus of time itself, for a boy? Find out next week who said that. And last week's answer was Amy Pond and the God Complex, but I didn't read last week's because I didn't notice it. So, yay. So, yeah. These are your goodies. I would prefer the Minotaur, but it's still real cool. So these are your goodies for this particular issue. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching. Yay!